welcome back to another episode of #FitWithJack. I'm really excited about today's episode because I am going to show you my green juice or green smoothie recipe. And a lot of you guys have been asking this, especially on my vlog channel, because I drink it all the time, almost every single day. And I also post a lot of pictures on Instagram and Pinterest, so this has been highly requested. And the thing I love most about the green juice and green smoothies is that you can put whatever your heart desires into the smoothie. You don't have to always follow exact recipes. For those of you at home who make your own green juices like daily or just every now and then, share your recipes in the comments below because, like I said, there are endless possibilities with the green juice. So I'm going to show you guys how I am making mine today, and I hope this inspires you and helps give you some ideas on what you can put into your smoothie to make it taste oh so delicious. One of the big questions I get a lot too is what kind of blender or juicer do I use for my green juice? And I don't have a juicer. I want one eventually, but I don't have one right now. I just use a blender, and this is the Ninja blender, and I picked it up from Target and I absolutely love it. I know that there are better blenders out there, but this is what I'm working with and it's affordable and it is amazing. So the thing about this particular one that I got, it came in a set, so it came with this like big normal size blender, but then it also came with two small single serve, almost kind of like a Magic Bullet or NutriBullet, you know, those type of things, and it has like its own little personal blades, and then you can put it like this and then switch out this, and voila. And this is like more if you're making a smoothie for yourself rather than like a whole big batch. One thing I've learned though is that when I try to make my green juice with the big blender, it actually doesn't blend the vegetables and fruits as well, so you end up with kind of a chunky smoothie, and that's not really, it's not really pleasant to eat all the time. So I like using the single serve one because it blends everything so much better. So if you have like a Magic Bullet, NutriBullet, it will work the same as this. It also comes with two lids that you can put onto the single serve and then drink it straight from there. But I actually like to put all of my drinks into mason jars just because I think it looks cuter, and I can fit a lot more in here too, which I like because I actually, as you'll see, I do two full things of the single serve to put it into a mason jar. So usually this is a 32-ounce mason jar, and this is like what I'll normally drink, like my normal size of green juice. Sometimes I'll use this as a meal replacement or just a snack, but other times when I'm like super hungry, I will use this gigantic 64-ounce mason jar and fill it all the way to the top and drink this too. This is definitely a meal replacement right here because this is a lot of smoothie in here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So in today's smoothie, I am going to use a long leaf of kale. I have a big handful of spinach, which is my favorite vegetable. I'm going to use a frozen fruit medley just to keep the green juice and smoothie cold. I'm going to add one whole banana because that's what helps make it really creamy and smooth. And then also I'm going to be using Designer Whey protein powder. So in the first batch, I like to do the vegetables first. So I have a long stem of kale here, and I will just rip it up with my hands and stick it in here, just like this. And I've already washed these, so in case anyone's wondering, these were already washed out. And now I have this big handful of spinach, which may look like a lot, but really it's not once you blend it all together. So I'm just gonna stick those in there. I may not be able to fit all of it in at once, but I'm gonna try my best. We also wanna leave room because I like to use frozen fruit. This is the Safeway Kitchen frozen medley that I get from Vaughn's. You can use whatever frozen fruits you want. So I just like to grab, like kind of put a handful of these in. And I mainly use this, well, number one, fruits make it really sweet and delicious, but also the frozen fruit helps keep the smoothie and the juice cold, and it's so much easier to drink that way, especially if you're not used to like the green juices. If they're warm, like if you're not using any ice or frozen fruits and it's warm, it's not very pleasant to drink. So having it cold makes it a lot easier. So I'm just gonna stick a few of these in there. Okay, I think that's all I can fit in there for right now. And then I'm going to fill it about halfway with water on my little water dispenser, and then we're going to get blending. Okay, so once we have that on there, we're just going to stick it on here and then start blending. Okay, there we go. Look at how beautiful this looks. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my mason jar and we're just going to pour it right in. There we go. So now we're just going to set this to the side and work on the next batch. So I'm going to stick in the rest of the spinach that we weren't able to fit into the last one. And now we're going to add 1 whole banana. And banana is my favorite to put into these smoothies and juices because it just makes the whole juice so much sweeter and so smooth and creamy. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of the frozen fruit just to keep it nice and cold. Ah! Don't do that though. So I just filled it up with water, and last but not least, we're gonna add a little bit of protein powder. So already this smoothie has a good amount of protein from the spinach and the kale, but I like to add extra protein because number 1, I'm vegetarian, so it doesn't hurt. And then number 2, I've been actually really active lately and working out a lot because I'm going to Cancun in a few weeks, so working hard. It's crunch time right now. But yeah, so I need the extra protein. Here is what our second batch looks like. So I'm gonna close the lid and then we're gonna blend this. Sometimes if I see like there's some protein powder stuck on the sides, I'll take it off and just like kind of shake it up a little bit. You can get an arm workout in, haha! Alrighty, so this looks done. I'm gonna give it one last shake. And now we're gonna add the rest to our mason jar. Perfect! I think it looks so cool when the colors like mix like that. It's so pretty. But we're actually gonna put the lid on and mix it all together so it's nice and blended. Another arm workout. Doesn't this look so delicious? Ah, I'm so excited to try it. And I like to add a little straw in there. So here's another tip. If you're not used to drinking the green smoothie and maybe the taste isn't your favorite thing in the world yet, try drinking it with a straw because it just makes everything a lot easier. This is so good. I love the banana because it just makes it so creamy, and with the vanilla protein powder, it has that kick of vanilla taste, and you really don't even taste the vegetables. Even though I love spinach, so I wouldn't mind tasting the spinach, you really don't taste it in this smoothie. It's so good. So I would love for you guys to try out this recipe, and if you do, please send a picture and use #FitWithJack so I can see it. And I love that you guys have been using #FitWithJack on Instagram because I've been going through and I've been liking a lot of them. So I wanted to share some of the ones that I've recently liked here. So, la 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 la! So be sure you use #FitWithJack for all your health and fitness pictures, and maybe they will be featured in my next Fit with Jack video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check the down bar for more information. I love you so much, and I'm so excited that you are joining me on this journey to being fit with Jack. I'm so cheesy. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, have a magical day.
I love my green juice. Oh yeah, yeah. I drink it every day because it's so yummy. If you guys are scared to try this just because of the way it looks, I'm telling you, you're missing out.